not only to go there and participate, but compete. Everyone is fighting for their position. That's Coach Sichone ahead of the upcoming CHAN, which starts today until 30 August.
Well, there is a lot of interest. The context is that Zambia qualified to the CHAN without kicking the ball. And maybe the major highlight that has been around is the team's performance in the most recent games that they have played. They have not been really as good as we might obviously want. And going into the CHAN, there is a lot that has been said that they have had no obviously friendly matches, no proper preparations ahead for the tournament. So it still lingers around the 50% chance Zambia obviously to have the better results that you'd want any other team. Now, 8th edition of the CHAN, 3 cities, Nairobi, talk about Dar es Salaam, and of course Kampala. This gives you the real test of what really it is. Now, for me, I'm looking at why did CAF decide to raise the prize money to 10 million point for rather the winner is going to get at least $3-something million, which is a lot of money. So why did CAF decide on to do that? And what is really an interest for a team like Zambia? Remember that each and every stage that you're going to hit, you're going to get something. We have to think about those things. Even as players themselves should be really a motivation. So if you're going to win a $3.4 million, how much is going to go into your bank account? So I feel it is basically to motivate teams to take proper and quality players that are going to compete under a blended African style of play. And this is where you find a whole lot of scouts, obviously from African teams, just to look for talent, as far as from Europe as well. Those who are lucky will obviously eventually go to Europe. So I feel there is a lot to play for, there is a lot to consider, there is a lot to look forward to, especially when we talk about this CHAN. So the Zambia national soccer team, it's 50-50. Why say so? Regardless of playing a friendly match and the outcome be a positive result or a win, it doesn't define them obviously competing favorably into a tournament, because the most recent that Zambia was into a tournament and with these players is the COSAFA, and we saw the results on how they're coming in as well. The best for this COSAFA is that Zambia managed to find the back of a net but struggled to win and struggled to keep obviously a lead, and they really struggled in going up front as well. So what is the best of course choice that the team is going in with in terms of the CHAN? So it's a little ambition and a little being focused, and of course knowing what they're supposed to do. Not everything is lost. This is the Zambia that everyone is of course talking about. I was looking at among the favorite teams, and Zambia was quoted in one of the write-ups and saying that they have been in a mix, but this is a team that you need to look forward to. They have a long history around of course the CHAN in itself. So it's 50-50, but let's look out for teams like Morocco, DR Congo. They're a really good side at this level. And of course, talk about teams like Tanzania as well. They might have assembled a very good team. And we might have a surprise package. Teams like Madagascar, I think they're coming up so well. And I'm looking to see what really the debutants, Central African Republic as well, is going to turn up for this tournament. This is a blend of players at a very local level. So it determines on how effective your local league is. And this is what you're going to get at the highest point. Angola is one of the teams. They're currently producing 4 teams into the topmost club competition on the African continent. So you should expect a lot of football from them as well. So not everything is lost. Unlike obviously the AFCON, but if you're going in such a tournament can be won in many dimensions, in many, of course, resonance and factors. So you need to consider those things. And you can see a team that obviously was outside the bracket to go and win a tournament, they managed to win. It's calculated moves that Zambia needs at the moment. And that's the hype that will drive everyone, obviously, now to think about the main tournament. Same applied in 2012, and we saw a team going into going as far as the final, playing the best of African teams and managing to win the tournament. Same can apply even at this moment. So it's not a saying that now as you not pay attention to the team, they do fine. No, it's how strategic you are in going such a tournament, because you are positioned at one place at one particular time. You know ultimately that you're going to qualify to the semifinals only if you win. Then how are you going to win the games themselves? So let's not psychic the players to just only have a developmental aspect, but to have the winning momentum, winning mentality, and see to it that you reach the semifinals. And What is it? Oh, you're going to pocket $200,000, and each stage you have is $200,000. You're going to come back with money. You're motivated, but surely it's not going to be easy. $3.4 million as the prize money for the eventual champion. Trust me, we are talking about huge investment.